The least experienced of the City Chasers, rookies Davide and Davide, finished first in Turin's inaugural City Chase race just a week ago.
We have done a little City Chase in Italy. Here is too big and too dangerous and too crazy.
When they said, you won, you have to go to Marrakesh.
You're going crazy!
In Italian we said, oh cazzo.
Welcome to America!
Former roommates Ian and Dermay didn't have to look too far to find a partner for the Dublin City Chase race.
We're kind of each other's go-to man for something crazy.
Tired from their travels, the two continued to thank their lucky stars for landing them in Marrakesh.
Just the chance to kind of have one of those old-fashioned adventure experiences in an exotic place is just kind of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
England's Ben and James doubled up in Dublin for a chance to represent Queen and Country in Marrakesh.
We're aware that we're probably the underdogs, so we're just going to try and hang in there as long as we can.
Welcome!
Marty and Eric met at a wing eating contest before teaming up in New Orleans, where they took the U.S. Nationals by storm.
We do not like to lose. Losing, it's not in our vocabulary, it's not something that we can accept. We're poor losers, and we don't want to lose.
Welcome to Morocco, Team Canada!
Returning to the City Chase scene, Canada's reigning world champion, James Dean, surprised family and friends by joining forces with one of his biggest adversaries.
He and I were arch rivals. We didn't necessarily like each other, but we've come to be able to race well together. I think we're a good team. We complement each other well.
Actually, I wanted to find out all his secrets, so so we teamed up.
Welcome to Morocco!
Experienced adventure racers, Australians Chris and Dave have been racing together for many years. Still on the high from their win down under, these Aussies aren't always aiming for the top.
I don't think we're motivated by winning. I think we're more motivated by going in the event and seeing what comes out of that.
And trying not to get eliminated is the main thing, I think. Make it to the end and I think we'd be pretty happy.
More than a decade older than his partner Paulo, veteran city chaser Nuno Carreira credits age and experience for Portugal's Lisbon win. A superior attitude that may eventually wear thin on Paulo.
The team captain is supposed to be me because I was here last year in City Chase. I have a little more experience than Paulo.
Thanks to tell me now.
A world-class racer and expert orienteer, Raul and Paulo claimed quick victory in City Chase Madrid, proving themselves worthy competition for even the most experienced of city chasers.
For me, the most important was the possibility of coming here and proving ourselves in a very tight and difficult competition.
I think we have the right approach to have fun and to perform our best. So with that two components, I think it's going to be great.
Hello, Hong Kong!
The sun has already set when Team Hong Kong finally arrives. City chasers Adrian and Damien moved to Hong Kong from France several years ago.
It's very exciting to be living in Hong Kong.
It's a mix of the best of the East with the best of the West.
Always looking for a chance to expand their horizons, they raced Hong Kong City Chase together.
City Chase Hong Kong was a fantastic adventure for us.
I think this one will be a lot more tough than Hong Kong.
Originally from New Zealand and Australia, Cameron and Chris have been living in Singapore for over 10 years. Trading their business suits for athletic gear, this architect and businessman celebrated their first City Chase victory together this year.
We didn't realise we'd actually won until the last 5 metres.
And then we crossed the finish line. They said, you've won the trip and the World Championships. And we were like, there's a World Championships? And then it was in Morocco. We're like, what? How awesome.
Hello, Team France!
New to City Chase, but no strangers to adventure, extreme rally racer Nadia and Clémentine qualified for the chance to represent France in Madrid.
We have a clear advantage that we speak French and we understand really well the Moroccans.
A skill that, coupled with their inner strength, gives them the power to face every challenge head on.
I act a lot and she will think a lot for me. and the brain and the body. We always love when we are together.
Invited guests Hafida and Lassen are strong contenders for the City Chase crown. An ultramarathon runner and Moroccan guide, this desert-born duo thrives on everything extreme.
Je m'appelle le renard de désert. Parce que comme j'ai gagné le marathon des sables 10 fois, tout le monde me demande comment tu fais. Je dis, je fais comme le renard parce que le renard connaît bien le désert alors.
J'étais la première femme dans un domaine où il n'y a que des hommes. Donc il fallait que je fasse ma place, donc je me suis battue. Et puis depuis là, j'ai toujours cet esprit compétitif de vouloir faire. Autant qu'équipe marocaine, je crois qu'on a l'avantage de connaître la ville, de la langue.
Notre mental est fort. Physiquement, je crois aussi on est fort.
On va réussir quelque chose, peut-être. Mais aussi, je trouve que les autres équipes, ils sont aussi avantageux parce qu'ils ont fait plein d'autres city chases dans le monde.
Teams walk to the Menara's historic gardens, unaware of when or where the race will begin.
Look for Nick. He's gonna be here somewhere.
Itching to get started, chasers search the grounds for any sign of City Chase race director Nick Jelinek.
Salam alaikum. Everybody ready to start? Welcome to the City Chase 2008 World Championships. Congratulations to everybody here. Arguably, we have the strongest and most resourceful teams here that we've ever had. But I would also say we have arguably the toughest race course we've ever planned. So good luck. Have fun and be safe. Enjoy City Chase. We'll see you at the finish line. Maybe a little sooner. Have fun.
There's a snake in there.
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, do I get to read it?
Yes.
Okay, welcome to the 2008 City Chase World Championship in beautiful Marrakesh. Together as a group, run along Avenue de la Minera to the Medina.
Chasers run to the Medina, the ancient heart of Marrakesh, where stripped of their belongings, including money, maps, and phones, they will begin their 3-day journey into the unknown.
We're just running to the Medina. Nice leisurely pace.
This is great. It's a beautiful morning to start it.
Pace set by the fat US guys.
Bien, ça commence. Je suis fatiguée. Non, ça va aller.
Chasers collect their first clue outside the aging walls of the ancient city, then continue to Place Jamal Fna, the Medina's busy central square.
The goal today is to get to the end of the day without being eliminated. Here's the plan.
Guided by ingenuity, determination, and wit, teams will have to locate chase points scattered throughout the city, complete a task, and collect their clue to move on. Missing a chase point, arriving late, or failing to complete a task will result in immediate elimination.
On to the square.
Bursting with vibrant color and energy, Jamal Fna, Marrakesh's main square and marketplace, is the team's next stop, where a traditional water carrier bears their next clue. Although they're dressed in bright, recognizable colors, the carriers disappear easily into the crowd. There are many carriers in the square, but only 2 hold the next clue.
You have something? You have something for us? What? What do you have for us?
France and Morocco may speak the language, but it doesn't help them understand the challenge.
Nous, on a un avantage parce qu'on connaît un petit peu la langue, mais toujours le plus important, c'est l'expérience. Alors, on nous manque toujours l'expérience, mais ça va aller, je crois.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait maintenant?
Do you have something for us?
Allah alam. Allah alam. Allah alam.
Through trial and error, Portugal may have found the right guy, and the others take notice.
Something for us? Yeah.
Nuno and Paolo collect their clue, followed by the others.
The tannery! I look for this place.
For the next 3 days, chasers will live from moment to moment, blindly winding their way through an endless maze of city streets, unaware of where they are headed, when they will sleep, what they will eat, or when the race will end.
It was just mad, just running through all the souks, people everywhere, bikes everywhere, just avoiding them, just trying to get through, trying to find out where we're going, asking
keep
people.
our eyes on Canada.
Yeah.
Following the Canadians may prove to be a good strategy. Physiotherapist James has not only participated in 14 city chases, but co-won the inaugural World Championship in Chicago 2 years ago, and won in Rome last year. Although it's her first time at a World Championship, former teacher turned world-class amateur athlete Nikki, his former rival, has plenty of city chase experience under her belt, with 11 races and counting, adding up to more experience than all of the competing teams combined.
In the past, I've always raced with a very good friend of mine, Jen, and then Jen fell pregnant this year, and so we weren't able to race. So I was looking for a teammate, and yeah, it just turns out that Jim wanted someone as well, so we teamed up.
Pairing up for the Canadian Nationals proved to be a success as they beat all Canadian teams to qualify to come to Marrakesh.
Crossing the finish line in Newfoundland was an incredible experience. We had a fantastic race. The whole time the weather was beautiful, and it was the most physical city chase that I've ever done.
But racing on a world stage always comes with its own challenges, especially for Nikki, who suffered the tragic loss of her husband just 4 weeks ago.
My husband was killed actually in Africa. He was on a cycling trip in West Africa and was hit by a car. It's certainly in the back of my mind, but at the same time, it's so nice to be here and to be away from everything that's gone on at home in the last month.
Chasers scramble through the markets or souks, beating a path through the busy streets. They are so close to their target, they can almost taste it. Isolated on the outskirts of the Medina, Moroccan tanners labor to transform rotting animal skins into leather according to age-old traditions. A strenuous job reputed to be among the most foul-smelling in the world. Chasers rush into the tannery, welcomed by the stench of excrement and rotting flesh.
Portugal, well done. England, good work. Canada, Ireland. This is a very well-respected job in Morocco, is working in the tannery. It's where they take raw animal skin and make beautiful leather, which much of Morocco is known for. Well, let me tell you what you're about to do.
Teams are left to decide amongst themselves who will jump into the acrid vat of lime.
Ireland, who's in? Ian's in. All right. The other teammate will pull out 10 skins from the second basin, which, by the way, is full of nothing but water and pigeon droppings.
Pigeon droppings might not provide the best working conditions, but they do an excellent job of naturally removing hair from the animal hides.
Once you've both done that, either one of you or both of you can jump in the third basin, which is simply nothing but dirty water, and you'll dig down below and you'll find a clue for your next chase point. All right?
We went straight into the tannery and it was just really bad smells, and the smell of crap, and we were told to put on these wellies and gloves and jump straight in. You bet, size 12.
Whoever volunteered first gets the clean one. The coward who didn't put their hand up gets the dirty one.
Chasers must each wring out 10 of the festering skins before they can salvage their clue from the vat.
Oh, this is very nice. How many you have?
I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
As Ireland and Portugal speed through the challenge, Canada and England work out a strategy to make this overwhelming task as tolerable as possible.
Keep the splashing to a minimum.
Gloves are useless. Keep moving, well done. First place, the leaders.
Teams continue to head to the tannery, leaving a baffled Morocco behind.
Autant qu'équipe marocaine, je crois qu'on a l'avantage de connaître la ville, de la langue, mais ça s'arrête là.
Unaccustomed to such an unfamiliar format, Morocco has trouble getting going, while others are already onto their next clue.
We think we're going to go to hammam, which is a traditional place where you get washed and cleaned. So maybe they'll be nice to us and give us a wash. I mean, I don't really want to lick that off.
Okay, third and fourth place teams, you guys ready? You know what to do. Get in there.
Oh! These are not clean inside! Ah!
We just had to like get in like a tank of shit, like up to here.
Ah, you're splashing!
Disgusting liquids. And we've been in there, hands in there, gloves up to about there, water up to about there, all flooding into the gloves. And you're just in there pulling out whatever you can find in the bottom, trying to find the leather hides that are in there.
You got it?
Okay, Canada, that's 10 plus 10. What do you get? Find that clue. Nikki's leaving the dirty work to James. Well done, there's a clue for Canada.
Are you being sick? That was really gross.
I'm wearing this for the smell. The smell is just overpowering. A wave of stench.
Oh, shit, look at me. Okay, Hong Kong, keep going.
The smell is very difficult to bear. When you're inside and you're
No. Hey, Jane, okay, welcome. Let me tell you what's going on.
Inside, I felt sick. The breakfast wants to come over.
If it is elimination, I think we got a little bit of a buffer, so.
We're only about 4 or 5 minutes, I think, behind the leading team.
In City Chase, some events require completion while others include an elimination of the last place team, until they're told competitors have no idea.
Smells like mom's gravy.
We're still pretty close to everybody, so.
Our goal is to stay in it.
Stay alive.
Okay, hop in. Final basin, find your clue.
Yep, here we go.
Rip it open.
Rip it open, how?
Jama
Altina,
Dervachi. Dervachi, all right. All right.
Dervachi.
À gauche, left, gauche.
Straight. À droite.
Left, straight, right. All right.
Okay. Mon ami, all right. Au revoir.
Merci. Merci.
Merci. Bonjour, France.
I think we would be disappointed if we get knocked out in the first challenge, but we are here to have fun, go as far as we can, and normally this is how we win.
Who wants to jump in that basin? It's full of dirty water and lime. Nadia. Okay. Clementine, you're jumping in that basin. It's full of water and pigeon poop.
Quoi déjà? Comme ça.
Ah, Morocco!
Having lost precious time at the water bearers, the home team finally arrived.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Team Morocco, you are the special invited team.
Yeah.
We wanted a team in this race that actually comes from this country.
Yeah, thank you.
And you guys have arrived at the first chase point in last place.
Yeah.
One of you are hopping in this basin, and you have to pull out 10 skins.
Okay.
No, not taking that.
Nous, on était invités, alors on nous manque beaucoup d'expérience. Voilà, on va faire des efforts et on espère qu'on arrive de faire un bon résultat.
Oui.
Despite their lack of experience, Morocco whips through the first task. But it doesn't take long for Lassane to realize that they're in deeper trouble than they thought.
Non, il n'y a rien ici.
Lassane, Invita.
Yeah.
There's no clue.
There's no clue.
No clue.
C'est fini. We have 11 clues in this basin, and you're the 12th team, so there's not another clue. So for you two, the chase is over.
Oh.
We are so disappointed that we are eliminated. But at the same time, we are so happy to participate. C'est bien, on a essayé.
C'est comme ça le jeu. C'est
Yeah.
l'expérience que nous manque, mais maintenant on a l'expérience, la prochaine fois peut-être on va avec.
Si je perds City Chase, je vais être quand même contente d'avoir participé. Et je vais être contente pour les finalistes qui ont fait beaucoup de travail pour arriver ici. Ah ça c'est sûr. Donc je serai pas triste.
Dirty and disheartened, Morocco leaves the tannery, the first team eliminated in City Chase Marrakesh.
Vai, parecido com isto.
The remaining teams wind their way through the tightly packed network of narrow streets, anxiously searching for their next chase point. An experience that frustrates even the most expert of orienteers.
Where is it? It's on the right. 200 meters. On left. For the smell.
Inside these wooden doors, chasers will find a welcome treat, a traditional bathhouse or hammam. Built with relaxation in mind, hammams are designed to soothe the senses, cleanse the body, and purify the soul. First to arrive, the Irish rush inside, grateful for the chance to wash away the stink and grime of the tannery. Head still spinning from the soups, an angry Nuno pushes his way inside. Unaccustomed to the ins and outs of the hammam, teams strip down to their skivvies, rushing from room to room. Women on one side, men on the other.
This is pretty tough. City Chase.
While the Brits leisurely stroll into the hammam, Team Spain has trouble finding their bearings.
Well, I think the main challenges we will face in Marrakech is the streets are very narrow. Some of them are just dead at the end. Then you have to come back and take another one, and that can happen several times if we are looking for a certain point.
Put on our bodies strange things. I don't know what it was. Maybe grease. It was pretty relaxing. Very, very nice. I try to enjoy as much as possible because I know that from this point further there will be anything to please us.
So good, so relaxing.
Ça surprend toujours ça.
On Tenerife was dirty and messy. It's nice to get here.
Ah, c'est bon, c'est très très bon. Very good, nice feeling. I prefer this kind of checkpoint than the first one.
Je sais pas, mais j'ai des soutiens-gorge et culottes blancs pour 2 jours.
It was a pretty vigorous rub down, that's for sure. I don't know if I've got my first layer of skin still on me.
And then you feel good. Feels like we just started our day. But we stink from the tannery.
I hope the next one is like a dry cleaner.
I don't think so, my friend.
Photo. C'est où? Near the big square.
The competitors race ahead through the colorful streets to the next chase point, with some doing much better than others.
Well, we're dragging ass.
We're in 10th, so we're not in very good shape, so.
We need to catch up. We gotta catch up.
But
I don't know where we'll do it, but we're gonna catch up.
Teams continue to wind their way through the narrow streets of the Medina in search of their next chase point, a local restaurant where they will finally get a chance to taste a Moroccan delicacy.
Welcome to lunch.
We're going to ask you to come in to the restaurant, wash your hands at the back, and then go for lunch.
How many teams inside so far?
You guys are the first team to arrive.
Perfect. That's good. Good news. That's it then.
Please go in, wash your hands at the back, and sit down.
The other teams arrive quickly after Hong Kong, and by the time Team USA arrives, everybody's already seated.
How was your morning?
Crazy. We went down like 8 different paths. Everybody's telling us left and right.
Prepared in the classic style, this succulent dish is considered a delicacy by Moroccans, who like to serve it whole.
We have it medium rare.
We're about to eat sheep's head. Love it. Can't wait. Brains, guts, nasty ass, disgusting teeth. It's gonna be excellent.
Bring it on. I'm hungry.
Now everyone wants to be friends with the fat guys. The fat guys finally serve a purpose in this race.
Hey! Lovely.
Chasers examine their plates, eager to get ahead. But dining on eyeballs, tongues, and brains isn't exactly the meal city chasers had in mind. Teams of 2 will have to finish off one head if they wish to move on.
USA time, here we go. This is our specialty, come on.
Everything down to the bones, guys. Every bit except for a bone and teeth.
You should tweet a sheep's head, it was disgusting.
Everything.
Everything but the bones.
Right down to the teeth.
Not nice.
The eyeballs, we're not too sure about. There was some disgusting white mixture in there. We weren't sure whether it was eyeballs or not.
The French next to us were wolfing it down, they were loving it.
Although they were sick.
Mental. Yeah, that's true.
Very good.
More spice?
Oh, you're a vegetarian. Oh my God.
Having been a vegetarian till now, things are going okay. Things are going okay. One bite at a time.
Marty, water up.
But it's teamwork, you know. It's a delicacy. You always got to try new things.
First to finish, Spain and Portugal take a moment to digest their clue,
Strugate, Baba and Kemish.
leaving the Aussies behind to bite their tongues.
You guys have eyeballs? Yeah. There's a couple rough pieces. But we'll get through it.
Take this palm tree to your next chase point.
All right, cheers. Thanks. Bye.
Now that the sheep's head is out of their system, France heads towards their next chase point. While the rest of the teams struggle to swallow their snack,
That eyeball was bad.
See that?
Guys, your next clue, make sure this palm tree gets it as well. Okay.
Yummy.
All right, let's get that shit.
Eating the sheep's head was pretty good at first. Tasted a little bit like turkey.
That was only the good part.
That was the meat on the outside. Once
There
you
were
got
some
into the eyeballs,
nasty brains, eyeballs, and every single one of them wanted to come right back up.
I had one little bit come back to about here. Had to choke it back down. I thought it was gonna go everywhere. It was nasty. We entered the eating challenge last, and we beat 2 teams out.
So we got
gained
a
ground
nice
on
little.
that.
Yeah, we're catching up a little.
Disgusting. The worst, I think, was the eye. When you have to swallow the eye. Oh, it's really tough.
Circuit de la Palmerie. Okay, that's north of the city, I think. Well, the north section.
once they've scraped their plates, chasers race to the Palmere, a desert oasis north of the city, overflowing with majestic palms. First to arrive, Spanish runners Pablo and Raul barely break a sweat.
What you need to do is you're going to learn how to plant a palm tree, and you have to do it yourself. Each one of you needs to plant a palm tree. Okay? One of these big ones, you can use the equipment. I'll show you how to do it. Thank you.
Great, thanks a lot.
Hey. So each one of you needs to plant a palm tree.
Yes.
Okay? Combien de pourcents?
Yeah, I think we can make it through the 3 days, but I'm sure there are more surprises along the way, so we have to keep a quiet pace and just do our own rhythm and do our best, stage after stage. Don't want to go and stick too far ahead.
No? Right, we have to go now to the starting point. Again.
Palms planted, teams face another hot run under the Moroccan sun. An endurance test meant to weed out the weakest chasers.
20 centimeters deep.
Yeah, really tired. So just see our guys going back, dreading that. But we're gonna go and get our palms on. Yeah, get them in the ground. Do it, guys. Let's do it.
We'll definitely be able to keep up for the next few days. We just gotta make sure we keep a good pace. Take some deep hauls. I don't know.
So now we're running all the way back to the square. I think that was just to help us digest the cow head or pig's head or whatever kind of head it was. So sheep's head? Oh.
Running we can handle, eating disgusting animal heads, I don't think we really can. I think I vomited up the eyeball though, I don't know if you call that eating it.
Too much, too many kilometers for me. It's too many.
Grow big, my friend.
We are very tired. And he hurts his knee. And now I think we have to go back to the city, and I think it will be very, very hard.
Italy may have a scrape or two, but the brutal run has left France with a badly injured knee.
Elle est où l'ambulance? Ok. Ça va? Non, elle est super mal, elle a couru en plus. Putain, regarde, ils arrivent tout derrière.
Nadia plows ahead, refusing to drag her partner down, but the pain is unbearable.
Je crois pas pouvoir faire les 3 jours parce que it's very, very, very difficult.
So the race isn't going well because I think we're pretty close to the back now. Like we said, quite a long run, and I'm not that fit. It's not good.
The running's a bitch.
Competition in this field is stacked, to say the least. We've got people that run 50 miles for fun. So from that standpoint,
we don't even compare to our competition when it comes to anything physical.
To be honest,
let's really, be honest and say the only way we're going to win this is with mind and heart.
And a little bit of luck.
A lot of luck.
we had some fortuitous bounces go our way in New Orleans.
USA's Marty and Eric have never made claims to being the fittest of competitors.
Oh, whoa, Philly, where you guys going? Hey, cheesesteaks over there, guys. Just quit. It's okay. Bring it. Cheesesteaks are over there.
He's 35 years old, and he probably has the body of a 50-year-old man.
But despite their physical struggle, they did take home the coveted U.S. crown in New Orleans, arguably the most competitive regional race in the world.
New Orleans was the perfect mixture of physical, mental, emotional challenges.
That's what I'm talking about. Woo!
One of the challenges was to clean up the neighborhoods affected by the hurricane, and talk about starting from the ground up. We were actually able to help that city get back on their feet this many years later.
Elbow grease, no power tools. There are your tools right there.
The physical strain of that challenge was very, very challenging.
Luckily for them, in the end it was their charm and wit that worked to outsmart the more athletic competitors and take the championship. Perhaps just the skills they will need to win here in Marrakesh.
We're just going to have to hope that we can outsmart them.
All right, the next challenge point's 11 kilometers away.
Which is basically almost 7 miles.
Our legs can't do it. We've got to get to an autobus, which is a bus. It's the only thing we can take.
Somehow ask to be given a ride for free or somebody pay for us, because there's no way I'm running 7 miles.
I think that one of our strengths is problem solving.
We almost would be better suited to let everybody get ahead of us, so that when we got out to the road...
No, we'll look like we're passed out and let them go ahead of us.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, no, when we're waiting at the stop, we'll pass out, pretend we're passed out.
And then when they run by us, then we hop the bus, then we jump 5 or 6 teams. We'll tell you all about it if it worked when we get there. Otherwise, we'll see you later on and we'll be out of the race. So.
It's strategy
God bless
time.
America, God bless us. If you want to stay, we're calling for assistance. Otherwise, we'll tell them you're looking for it.
France arranges for an ambulance to meet them down the road.
How slow we're going.
Good luck.
Bus? Auto bus?
Bus to town.
City bus into town?
This is it right here. Yeah, this is it. This is it right here.
It's a tour bus.
C'est des petits, hein.
Ce matin, j'ai couru, pas de problème. Une fois que je cours trop, boum.
Donc il faut la prendre pour faire un IRM.
Ouais.
C'est obligatoire.
Ouais, mais en France, ouais. She wanted to put me in the hospital. I said no because the race is finished if I go to hospital.
Nadia's main weakness is that she can get very stressed sometimes. But apart from this, I don't really see anything. Nothing can stop her.
I am continuing the race. I will continue the race.
Teams make their way back to Place Jamal Fna, where Spain is ready to face their next challenge.
Welcome to the busking checkpoint. So we're going to give you some tools to use to raise 100 dirham. So you have to return with 100 dirham. You'll busk in the place using what we've given you. These are belly dancing outfits.
Stripped of their comfort zones, chasers are pushed into the public eye, where they'll have to rely on their personal talents and ability to improvise to earn the 100 dirhams they need to move on.
You have to entertain the public, and you guys are going to be mimes.
The Portuguese like to improvise a lot, and it's the spirit of the game. I believe that we will communicate without big problems with the locals.
Oh, I have to try the next one.
Competition escalates as more teams head into the square, forcing chasers to get more creative.
We have to raise 100 dirham. Come on,
Ireland, Ireland, together standing tall, shoulder to shoulder, we answer Ireland's call.
Okay, we got a crowd here. Let's work it. Let's work it.
89.
We need 11 more. 11 more. Uno. Algo. Uno.
Teams feel the pressure as they rush to collect the last few coins. A task that's simple for some and easier said than done for others.
It was difficult.
Pardon me?
Back up the road, the exhausted English risk early elimination to help their injured competition.
Oh, whoa! Cool! Yeah!
We've got a sore leg here, so thought we'd give her a lift.
Extra luggage.
I think probably our best advantage over the other teams is that we're not taking it quite as seriously as some of the other country teams. I think some of those guys have done a number of these races before and can get quite stressed about it, whereas we're quite laid back.
Oh, I thought my luggage was heavy coming here.
In fact, I think you should be disqualified because you're only allowed one bag per team.
They can't hold back.
That's the real English and French spirit. Yeah!
Further down the road, the US decides to cut the Italians in on their master plan.
Well, we're not allowed to take money from anybody. But if somebody pays for our bus fare, we never touch the money.
That's a really good idea.
So therefore, we didn't take any cash from anyone.
How do we get on the bus? How? Without money? Trade? Exchange?
Sans dirham.
Change?
Sans dirham. Dirham. Sans dirham.
Yes. we've got to figure out something that we can trade with him for 4 tickets to the bus.
Their efforts fruitless.
Nice. Okay, let's try to get on this.
However, they are hoping a little Italian charm will work to their advantage.
No, none of us have money, but do you want to talk?
Explain.
Can you explain?
Please.
Okay, 4. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
Together with England, France, back on their feet, managed to hitch a ride of their own. Now that they've charmed the public, Spain is ready to rise to a whole new level of charming. Blindfolded chasers must work with their partners to retrieve their clue from under a slithering mound of snakes. After nearly picking up a snake by the head, Raul regains his composure and tries again.
Okay, so the thing is, we got the next clue is taxi number 5. We were first, we had some lead, but now we have to wait for the next team who has also taxi number 5.
Spain will combine the money they got busking with the next team to pick taxi number 5 out of the snake pit, which means it's luck of the draw on when they will leave.
So we have to wait, and maybe we arrive here first and we will leave last, but that's the competition, no problem. We'll hope somebody will get the taxi 5 soon.
It's a different race than what we've done previously. We do a lot more adventure racing, and the City Chase is a combination of luck, strategy, and it's not a race you can easily train for. Expect the unexpected, as they keep telling us here in Morocco. It is frustrating because now we're ahead, and it's just the luck because we need to basically find someone else that has number 3 and share a taxi. So yeah.
I'm down. No, no, tell me, like
right down to the ground.
No, I know that, but like it's a big box of snakes. So
but
give me a general. Just
down. Just start going down. Can I touch your hands? Get
okay. Here.
Yeah, and I follow it down the whole way.
Yeah, and where is it?
It's right down the bottom. They're all at the bottom.
All on the edge.
Yeah, just go down. Right down and just grab something. Grab a piece of paper.
I'm gonna grab a snake if I just grab something.
Yeah, you are, but you're gonna end up grabbing snakes anyway. To the right and back. Right and back. Just keep your hand there, man.
I know. Okay, you gotta like. What kind of snakes are they?
Just put your hand down. Right down and just grab something.
Give me an idea, like.
Yeah, just keep on going. Get that piece of paper. Grab it. You're a legend.
Alright. You can be better at that. That's horrible.
Legend.
Alright. What do I do now?
Taxi number 3, Club Med.
What do I do?
We're getting a taxi to SOR, man.
Okay. Woo. Hey! How you doing, buddies?
A little to the right, piece of paper there is our clue.
Merci! Merci!
C'était là. Voilà, parfait.
Okay, blindfold on. He's getting there. He's getting this thing down.
We're gaining on him. We're gaining.
Come on in. You've arrived at the busking chase point.
USA and Italy finally make it to the square.
You're gonna get to go out into the place and raise 100 dirham.
While trailing behind, England and France rush to catch up to the pack.
Yeah, good luck, guys. Good luck.
Happy to accept a helping hand, Davide gets down to business. the Brits attract a crowd, hoping to shuffle ahead with card tricks.
We need 100 dirhams. 100 dirhams.
While France can't play their instrument for their life, their tenacity overrules and they manage to move from last position into 8th. Meanwhile, Britain's Big Ben has got one more trick up his sleeve. Having won the crowd over, Britain gets the 100 dirham needed to move on.
Hey! Good man, sir. Thank you very much.
You didn't have 60, Marty.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
You got any more? Check your pockets, please.
80. Check your pockets, guys.
I did. Keep the denominations separate. There's 2 pockets. I checked them.
Let's go back out there.
We'll just have to check here.
How did you think you had 62?
100. How's it going? Do you have all your money? Yeah. All right, let's give it a count.
Forced to head back into the crowd, Team USA will need a can-do attitude if they want to move on.
We're about to get into a taxi and...
taxi number 2.
Meanwhile, the other teams head to a taxi stand where they must partner up and combine their money to make it to the next chase point.
How you guys doing? Okay, game. Okay, so you're taxi 5. You're taxi 5 as well.
It's common to put 4 people in the back of a grand taxi in Morocco.
We are off to Essaouira, bienvenue.
Although competitors are cramped, they don't seem to mind, because others are still waiting to be teamed up.
We're gonna get to the cab. We are waiting for another team.
Honestly, Portugal is the team that is unlucky.
Yeah.
Because they've been waiting for their partner and they're still waiting for their partner, so...
All right, now, do you know what's going to happen at this chase point?
I imagine there are some snakes.
You imagine right.
Tu vas tout doucement. Tu arrêtes. Tu arrêtes un peu parce que là il y a un serpent qui bouge bizarrement. Descends ta main, Clémentine. Vas-y, prends le papier.
Tu peux enlever?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. Yes. Yes. So there's your next clue.
Regarde.
Thought we were there, but we were like 12 short.
Go Stirma! Go Stirma! Go Morocco! Go Stirma! Go Morocco!
We don't have problems with snakes, but we have never met one. So I don't know if snakes have problems with me. It's your new friend, a new friend.
Better than you?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, try. Okay. Good.
You're right near the end. Go. Okay. My biggest fear is disappointing the people that had such high expectations for us back home. We really want to honor them and bring home a victory, and if not, our best efforts.
You guys had some real trouble raising money.
Yeah.
You checked in at the end of that challenge in 10th place, one from the bottom, but you were short. You only had 89 dirham. You needed 100. So you had to go back out. That moved you to number 12.
Yeah.
Number 11, I'm sorry. Bottom of the pile.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Been there before.
Take off the blindfold. It's all over for you guys. This is the end of it for you. I'm sorry, Team US. The chase is over.
Thanks, Nick. Good race.
Guys, I'm sorry. You went hard all day.
I mean, it feels so short. We just got started this morning. I mean,
It's too short.
Too short to really learn too much, I guess.
The only thing I learned about myself is that I can't stand losing even more than I did before I came here. I cannot stand losing like this. There's too many teams in this that we should have been able to at least compete with longer.
I mean, I'm going to enjoy it while I'm here. I'm going to see what I can see, but it's going to take a little while to really want to go and do anything. I'm going to be mad about it for a little bit, so.
Just, it wasn't in the cards today.
As the sun sets on the Medina, the curtain falls on Team USA.